Now this part might be a little tricky. I'm going to need to put this down in there. I can do it with my hand. I was going to say I'll do it with a magnet. I might try it with a magnet first. Okay, this ain't just right. See, this is supposed to line up with that, which is supposed to line up with this, and it's actually a half a turn. No, it's one cog off. So I'm going to need to take this out again down here. Now I'm going to need to pull this out and go one gear back. So it should be here. As I pull it up, you'll see it turning, but it needs to go one gear more. So I'm going to turn it this much, and I'm going to drop it in there again. I'll try to. Okay, now it's one cog too much that way, so now I got to take it out again, bring it back, and then we'll drop it in again. Okay, I think that's going to be right this time. Yeah, see how it's coming around to right here? Mark, mark, mark. That's going to be perfect right there. See, I got a mark here, and a mark there. So now, I put my screw back down in there with the magnet again. Now, I'll need to set the timing on this when I get it done, but that gets me where I need to be, close enough so that I can time it. I need to plug this into that. This right here goes into that right there. And now this goes up here. And these little hooks, you kind of have to pull them up to get them to snap into place. And the one on the back side here is a little bit hard to get to be where it needs to be. Okay, that's a lot. So what's going to happen next is all this wiring and stuff will need to come back over here, and that big plinium thing will need to go onto here. But when it goes on, it covers up a whole big chunk of this. So probably what I'm going to have to do is figure out a way to get all of that wiring over in here. And still get everything back into place. Now I think what I might do is take off my blocks and put my gasket on here and put some gasket maker on the gasket, stick it down and leave it overnight. So I'll take off these weights. take this off. And then I'll get my gasket. I'll put it on here and I'll put the screws in it to hold it overnight and let that harden up. And then that way tomorrow when I go to put the thing on here, I don't have to worry about the gasket getting out of line. And all of this wiring is going to have to come back over here, which means it's going to need to go behind that, which could be a little tricky, but sometimes things are a little tricky. And we do the best we can with what we have when we get around to it. Now this is going to need to come back around here, I think, but maybe I don't need to worry about that yet. So I'm going to get the gasket and coat that with gasket maker and then put it on there and put those screws in there. So this is the gasket right here. And the stuff is going to need to go on this side of it. Oh, I said that wrong. See, this goes at an angle that way. This stuff is going to need to go on this side of it. Okay. So what I've done here is I make a gasket on the back side of this gasket. I cut this cardboard piece to cover up the hole so that nothing can fall in there. And then I put the weight on top of here to mash that down. That will harden up overnight so that tomorrow I can take out these bolts and set the plenium back on here and then put the bolts back in without having to worry about this gasket moving around. And part of that process is going to be figuring out how to get all of the wiring, all the vacuum lines back into the place where they should be. And that might be a little of a challenge. I haven't quite figured out the best way to approach that. Maybe a combination of like pulling all of this over here. Because see, this thing comes up like this. And that all goes behind it, all these vacuum hoses and wires and stuff. So I don't know if I can put the plenium on there and then feed that around back and bring it around. That would probably be the best way, because then, see, otherwise if I have wires and vacuum lines and everything here and I'm trying to set this on there, it's very important that I not pinch a wire or a vacuum line, because if I do and that sits down and I've pinched something, that will make a place where air can leak in. If you've got air leaking into your intake manifold, that's going to cause a big problem. Or if you pinch one of these lines and you get electricity sparking, or any of those things, you don't want any of those things to happen. So we'll adjust that tomorrow. Tonight, and for the moment, I'm going to call it a good day's work and walk away from it. Plan to come back in the morning fresh, and we'll start with the rest of that. And I feel like I've made some really good progress, and there's a good chance we might have this to a place where we can crank it tomorrow if we're lucky and things go well. So we'll hope for that. And in the meantime, I'll go in and a lot of times in the afternoon, I don't even know what time it is, but if I got a little time, I can go in and make a video or two and chill out and have a glass of tea. And then I made a big pot of soup yesterday, so I've got some soup for supper. Life is good here at the Peak Place. All righty. I'll cut y'all off, take you in with me, and we'll load your videos up and we'll see how it looks.